It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jordan Zimmerman, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he has really pitched well at home, and I don't know if it's the energy from the fans or he feels comfortable on this mound. However way you want to slice it, he's thrown well at home, and I think we'll get another good performance at home in this game.
Now to the plate, Gary Cox. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
In now, David Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Cox rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
So stepping in, Michael Lee, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. He's set, and the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Yu will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Now batting, number 3. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. First offering on its way, and there he goes towards second. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
That one's in there. 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A little bouncer. 1 out and a runner on second base. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So here's Joe Mauer. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's been their top run producer thus far as his total leads the team. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Andrus on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Johan Esposito, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game.
Here's Leonis Martin, who comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team.
Leonis Martin.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
3-1. Here it is. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Ready now, Shin-Soo Choo. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll be back in standing up. The 0-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Shin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
In now, number 77. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Runners on first with 1 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Hit hard towards the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's basically pitching unlucky right there. He's got the sinker in his arsenal. He throws the sinker. He gets the ground ball. And next thing you know, it finds a hole. And that's a tough break.
At the plate, number 71. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Here it comes on 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. First and second now, one man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Working for the punch out and the offering. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a way to get it out. Two gone now. That was exceptional. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Into the box now. Tanner Pelly lifted out towards straightaway center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Mike Trout.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Big pitch to Trout. 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high.
3-1. This guy, whoo, he's a good hitter. That's the kind of count gets him excited.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Alejandro De Aza.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Now a throw over, back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with Showtrack. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Two and 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3 and 2. Jose Altuve is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's
Second
walk
baseman,
number 2 of the inning,
Jose
and we're only in the
Altuve.
second.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. None out, runners at first and second. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Brandon
Here's
Belt.
the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. So he's in safely at second with their 3rd swipe of the ball game, and that takes us to a look at the league leaderboard in terms of stolen bases by a team. And as you can see, the Astros currently lead the AL in that department. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Gary Cox, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2-0. Here it is. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And that's finally over for a strike.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
The way the game is played today, the leadoff guy, he drives in 2 runs, and you don't think a whole lot of it because he's now one of the guys that's an RBI producer. This is not your dad's old game. This is the new school.
Standing in now, David Lee, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. One 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. One and one. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit. No errors and 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Astros lead it 3-0. Digging in the switch hitter,
Leading off
David
for the Rangers.
Yu. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
David Yu.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. This is line to left. Cox has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And in the outfield, Mike Trout. May as well say highlight Mike, because every night it seems like he's putting on a highlight reel play. He can go get them left, right, center, climb a wall like Spider-Man if he needs to.
Now in the box, Joey Gallo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Way in front of that fastball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Liriano.
He swings and grounds it to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Two out with the man at first. Now a move over to first. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. The 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Rangers leave 1. Still down 3-0. Back now from Arlington, about 20 miles from downtown Dallas, as we get ready for the 3rd inning in this one. Digging in to try it again, Michael Lee. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lee.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Striding in once again, number 3. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Nobody out, runner on first. And there's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. Another one sent foul. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Changeup, called strike three as he rolls his eyes at the call. One away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Joe Mauer. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Digging in, Alejandro De Aza reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And the changeup is way low that time.
Base is loaded right here. I just want him to put the ball in play. It's going to be hard to double him up. It's got to be like smashed at somebody on the base to turn it over with him. Contact is important here.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Right over the middle, knee high. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 4 and the Rangers nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Leonis Martin. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cox is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Shin Soo Choo.
Standing in, Shin Soo Choo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, number 77. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Trout. And that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail here 4-0. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt.
Leading off for the
He'll try to
Astros.
get it going here to begin the
baseman,
4th.
Brandon Belt.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now look at the screen here, okay? That ball is inside off the zone, inside off the plate, and he still was able to pull his hands inside and get a base hit.
Standing in now, Gary Cox, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Fouled back. The 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
Now
All he
batting.
wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, David Lee, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 1-0. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Four runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 3-0 now. Fly ball out to right field. Chu has a read on it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, right fielder Michael Lee.
Ready once again, Michael Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Four runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's stolen base number 3 here on the campaign. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
In the dirt here. Full count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Martin is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros leave one, but they're in front 4-0. Into the box now. Number 71 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 71.
Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Kelly.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tanner Pelly. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
A 1 pitch on its way. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he.
You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. In now, David Yu pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Joey Gallo. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. They're down 4-0. Digging in once again, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 3.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Another 1-2 delivery. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Once again, a 3-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Another payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, another hit. You talk about a pitcher who threw well and got a win in his last start. Total opposite right here. He hasn't thrown the ball very well. They've been hitting him pretty good, and at the moment, he stands to be the guy that's going to get the loss.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Alfredo Simon is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Alfredo Simon.
So here's Joe Mauer, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a 2-run shot for Joe Mauer, number 11 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Pretty easy to tell in real time, but that one was an absolute missile heading out of the ballpark, and our show track technology confirms it. 115 miles an hour was the exit velocity. An impressive swing of the bat.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third,
and that's through for a hit.
Well, he picks up a hit now in 11 straight games. Swinging the bat pretty good. I love the adjustments he's made along the way through this whole streak.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Here's Alejandro de Aza, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left. A base hit.
Up next,
here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
First and second here with nobody out. 1-1.
1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hit hard to the right. Foul. None out. Runners at first and second. Fly ball out toward left center field. Martin is right there, one down.
The batter, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Belt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. There is Andrus. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Rangers nothing. Into the box, Liriano. He'll start things out
Leading
here in
out
the
for the
home
Rangers.
5th, and it's been tough sledding for this
fielder,
lineup through the
number
first half of the
28.
game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And there's ball 2 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Ready for another shot now. Leonis Martin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there, and that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. First and second now, 1 man out. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, number 77, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on. You got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
From the belt, the pitch. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe.
Well, that's one of those unique plays. So many things happening. An aggressive first baseman, he goes and gets the ball.
71.
And now it's a foot race between the pitcher and the batter beat him.
Standing in, number 71. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he was able to hold up.
2 out, bases loaded.
Ball
2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Rangers threaten, but leave them loaded. They still find themselves down 6-0. Striding in once again,
Leading off
Gary
for the Astros.
Cox. 2 for
Left
3
fielder,
with a double on his
Gary
line so far.
Cox.
Into the windup and the pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
The windup and the 0-1. Ground balls, and this is off the second base bag, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Shortstop, David Lee.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Lee. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number 8.
Ready for another chance? Michael Lee. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Now batting, number 3.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 3. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Chu coming on. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
The catcher, number 13, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Second and third, 2 away. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two and 1 to the left-handed hitting Mauer. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is taken by Mauer. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
Hey, when a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros leave them loaded, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready for another shot now. Tanner Pelle. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Tanner Pelle.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, David Yu.
Digging in to try it again, David Yu. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Rangers, designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
Now to the plate, Joey Gallo. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First offering on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Arlington. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Ready once again, Alejandro De Aza. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. Liriano on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Line drive to left. Liriano is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Andrus has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They lead it 6-0. Stepping up to the plate, Liriano. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Left fielder, number
some action
28.
out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Gonna be a tough play. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys.
may have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Here it comes now to Andrus. On the ground up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Here's Leonis Martin. And he takes ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Shin Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
One 0 count. Here it is. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just a bit low, ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Here's the 3-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
First and second now, 1 man out. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Now at the plate, number 77. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 1-0 pitch on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, number 71, down the third baseline. Oh, he makes the stop. He is out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Gary Cox. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Very high, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, another base hit from him, and I tell you what, he's been impressive on this road trip. He's making a huge impact not only on his team, but on the team that he is facing.
Standing in now, David Lee, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
In now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Yu is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Now in the box, number 3. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Second and third here, one man out. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 2-1 on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Martin going back at the track, the wall, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 148 for his career, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, but the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
The catcher, number 13.
Into the box now, Joe Mauer. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Softly hit toward the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
A fastball that just misses inside.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Smoke toward third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. Laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. Just couldn't come up with it.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Chu, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Now batting.
Stepping in now,
baseman,
Jose Altuve. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Liriano sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Houston leads this one 11-0. Coming to the plate now, Tanner Pelly. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter
baseman,
comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Digging in the switch hitter, David Yu, and his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Cox ranging forward. He can't get to it. This one's down.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Gallo.
Ready now, Joey Gallo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ground ball right side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, another single. Now they're first and second. They've been swinging the bat great all day, but they haven't come up with the big hit to break an inning open. Maybe that's coming.
Into the box, Liriano, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrus.
Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. The hitters get back there and they go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Rangers leave a pair. They trail in this one 11-0. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Standing in now, Gary Cox, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, David Lee,
and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Runners on first with 1 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. On its way is pitch number 75. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here's the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
So coming to the plate, Michael Lee. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. He pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Chu has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2.
Now batting, number 3.
Coming to the plate now, number 3. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And that misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros, but they lead it 11-0. Jay Lee enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Jay Lee.
Here's Leonis Martin. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Here's the 1-1 now to Choo. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
The 1-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
In now, number 77. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard down the line. He's got it. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Astros will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict when this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. Houston brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Yohan Esposito takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Jordan Zimmerman was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 11 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Rangers, no runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.